Hey guys, it's your girl Deanna and I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about the mindset shift that changed my life and how you too can reinvent yourself. As far as like a little backstory about me, who I used to be was definitely someone who was very shy, very insecure. I wasn't confident. I always tried to stay low key because I didn't want to draw attention to myself. I used to get bullied growing up, and it took a big toll on my confidence and how I perceived myself. And I decided that I wanted to take a big leap of faith and just change how I am, how I felt about me, and take control of my life, because it's never too late to reinvent yourself. You can always become anyone or anything that you want to become, because just because your past was a certain way or you used to be a certain way doesn't mean you have to stay that way. And people tend to get really comfortable and they get really just like, whatever, this is how I am, this is how it's always going to be mentality. And witnessing it firsthand with me, that is not the case. You do not have to stay a certain way. Do not get too comfortable. You want to be someone new. You want to look a new way. You want to present yourself a new way. You want to take on a new career, thrive in a new aspect, reach new heights, get new goals going for yourself. It is your time to do it. And this is going to be your sign to get that started, reinvent yourself, and really take off, because we know you can do it. I know you can do it. So that's really all that matters. No, but you got to know that you can do it too. Anything that you used to be like, or you're trying to steer away from and create a new version, today is the time to start. And I'm going to show you how. So let's get into it. The first step is figuring out who you want to be. And you have to create this person, basically. Who do you want to be? What does that person look like? What are their routines like? Where do they work? How much money do they make? Where do they live? What do they wear? You're gonna need to have direction. For example, you want to be confident. Okay, you write that down. You want to be someone who exercises in the morning. All right, boom. You want to be someone that has a great fashion sense. You want to be someone that's respected. You write down all these little things, and that's going to give you the direction you're heading into. You're like, okay, that's the woman that I want to become. I want to be respected. I want to live like this. All right. That gives you the basis for your path. Now that you figure out who you wanted to become, you are going to need to shut out the noise. And when I say noise, I mean everyone around you. You are going to have to shut it out. You're going to have to shut out social media. Get off of that and stop being so distracted, and don't compare yourself to other people's journeys. Put your phone over to the side, shut it out. And the biggest noise, unfortunately, is gonna be your people that are closest to you. So let's say you have this big goal, you wanna become this person, you are going to get a lot of opinions from those closest to you. Your parents, your friends, your partner even. You're gonna have to shut out all that noise and know that this is what you want and focus on it, because people are gonna accept it or they're not. It doesn't matter, because you're still fulfilling what you set out to. So you can have this vision of, okay, I'm gonna become a multi-millionaire and I'm gonna have a successful clothing business or whatever. And you tell that to other people and they start to put doubt in your eyes. How are you gonna start a business? You don't know anything about business. How are you gonna become a millionaire? You think you can make that much money? Nobody in the family's ever made that much money. Do you know any millionaires around here? What makes you think you're so special? You're gonna be surprised at the amount of responses you're gonna get to your dreams, which is a huge part why you shouldn't be sharing them with other people anyways. You should be keeping it to yourself, and that's gonna make blocking out the noise so much more easier, because they don't really know. And also, it could even come with your friends. You're gonna hear these talks. They may not like the new person you're becoming. The chatter may start coming in. You really have to block that out and lock in. Get your tunnel vision glasses on and just focus. Just focus on what you want to achieve. Who you want to become is your number one goal and priority. Number 3, do not water down your dreams. Do not water down your goals. You can have it all. You can manifest it all. You can create it all. Do not water it down to fit the atmosphere around you, to fit what everyone else wants of you. Do not bring it down to what you feel it should be. This is your dreams, your desires. Make it as big as you want so you can start achieving them. Do not bring them down to a smaller level because you feel like that's what you deserve or that's what everyone expects of you. Keep it at the magnitude that you know you want it to be. So this part's gonna seem easier said than done, but you're gonna need to throw your whole old life away in the trash. Throw it away. It's done. That life doesn't exist anymore. You are going to need to create a whole brand new life. And with that comes so much, but it's just part of the growth. You can't have one foot in the door and one foot out the door. You have to be fully out the door. You have to be fully into what you're trying to accomplish. When I tried to keep my old life and create my new one, it did not work. It clashes, and it'll get to a point that you are forced to leave the other life. And it sucks. It really does, because the life that I used to live, for using myself and my actual experiences as, I was a party girl. I was always partying, drinking, smoking, doing anything under the sun. And those are the people I was around. That's what I did. And then I was like, I want a life with more direction, with more money, with more happiness, fulfillment, investments. I really wanted to become someone that people can look at and respect and be inspired by. And that completely clashed with my old life. So I tried to keep that one and about this one, but God closed that door for me. Everything started crumbling into my old life to where I was forced out of it. I physically moved from where I lived to a whole nother city because I couldn't live that life anymore. It was done. It was a chapter that was closed because I was so committed to this new era that I was forced out of the old one. So do yourself a favor and do it on your own doing, or else you're gonna be forced out of it. And which is fine because it still needed to happen in order for you to create the new life that you desire. But if you take more charge of it, it's gonna feel less abrupt on you, but it's all necessary at the end of the day. And lastly, you are going to have to reevaluate your friends. You are going to lose friends in this process. It is a given, it is a must. If you're throwing away your old life, a lot of people aren't coming with. And I never thought that would be me. I never thought, like, people said this a lot when I would look at inspirational, motivational videos. Everybody would always say, you know, you're gonna lose friends and this and that. And I never really understood it. I always thought I'd be the exception. Who you surround yourself around is who you start to become like. Like, that's why they say, show me your friends, show me your future. You are a reflection of the people that you surround yourself with. So if you're around a bunch of friends that are up to no good, they may be great people at the end of the day, but if their habits aren't the habits that you want to exhibit, if their path is going down a path that you don't want to go down, being associated with them is going to slowly pull you into that direction as well. You are going to lose friends, especially if you're committed to doing this. It's going to clash. Just like the last point, your old life will conflict with your new one. So yeah, you're gonna have to reevaluate your friends, and you're gonna have to look up and say, hey, I love you, but I'm gonna have to love you from a distance, because this isn't gonna work. If I want to create the future that I am, I have to take control. It's like, we're not kids anymore to where our parents are like, oh, you can't hang out with this person and you listen. Like, it's all on you. You are the one that's in charge. So you're gonna have to reevaluate your friends and be mature enough to pick who's gonna come and who's not. Like, it sucks, but it's gonna be normalized later on down the line. It's gonna hurt in the beginning, because for me, when I stopped being friends with certain people, like, I missed the party life, I missed the drinking life, like, I missed it so much. But it was so necessary. That wasn't the life that I wanted for myself, because I already knew if I stuck with those people, and no disrespect to them, I love them. It's love for them, and I hope they have a great future in themselves. And I don't think I'm better than anybody. I want better for my life. It is gonna be time to reevaluate. Maybe you're gonna have to have some tough conversations. It's gonna suck. That was the hardest part of my journey for me. It was the biggest adjustment as well, because you're gonna be lonely. Ooh, someone scared me. you're gonna get lonely and you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it, you're gonna miss it, you're gonna miss it, and you're gonna miss them. And you just know that it's something that you have to do, but it sucks. And the thing about friends is that you can make more friends. And it does get harder into adulthood, but the way friends are even built, I had to come to learn, is through common goals and interests. So back in school, when you were in like the same sport as people, that's how you became friends with a lot of the people, because you had a common thing that y'all both liked. So join new groups, join investment groups or professional meetups or things like that, to where you can find friends that are suited for your new life. You know, if you are joining workout groups and you join a running club or you do something Pilates, you can make friends there because they care about wellness and stuff like that. You can still make new friends, and it's no disrespect to your old ones, but if you want to make that change, you're gonna have to change your circle, and it's gonna make the biggest impact in your life. It's gonna be an adjustment, but it's definitely possible. But all right, guys, that's the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed these tips. It is time to reinvent yourself. It is okay to try and switch your life and create a new one. It is so possible. It is possible for me. My life, it looks so different than it did like 3 years ago, and I'm loving every aspect of it. I feel better. I know I made the right decision, and I keep making more decisions to become that girl. Like, life is good, and life is going to be good for you. I wish you well in your journey, in your reinvention. You got it. I am rooting for you, and thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to your girl, and see you next time with another video.